It's a big day in the Men's Under-19 Asia Cup 2024 semi-final number 2. Sri Lanka versus India from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, a venue which has been fanciful for the Indian side, while Sri Lanka has been unbeaten in this tournament so far. At the toss, it was the Sri Lankan skipper who won the toss and elected to bat first. The Sri Lankan lineup absolutely unchanged. Their top order has been amongst runs, and some of the bowlers have been extremely impressive. Look out for Lakwin. As far as the Indians are concerned, horses for courses. They drop the seamer and bring in Kiran, the off-breaky. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the first ball of the game. Yudhajit Guha with the new ball from the far end. First ball. Gets that ball to move in a bit. Straight behind the line of the ball. Will be a dot ball. There was a little skittish movement on the first delivery there. Beautifully done. There will be the first boundary of the semi-finals. Incredible looking shot into his arc and did not miss a heartbeat to play that one.
Well, that's his strength.
Aerially played. Oh, there's a chance of a run out, and there will be, as they call in tennis, an unforced error. A brain fade moment. The non-striker stood there watching what was happening, and a run out has happened.
And look at what happens here. Segera goes with the shot, runs with it, but Pulendu doesn't move. He's just a few feet outside the crease. Becomes pretty easy. This is what pressure does. This is what dot balls does. And he's disappointed, and why not? That's not a good way to get out in an important game. Oh, throw him. Brilliant. The previous one went the other way. This one came back. And the two openers of Sri Lanka once again failed to do anything substantial.
We'll have a look at that. Beautiful inward movement. Maybe got a faint inside edge as well that dragged the ball onto the stumps. Dulnath Segera gone 2 of 16. Sri Lanka down with the second wicket. Onto the boot. Big shot and Giran. The centurion of the previous game is gone on a golden duck. Chetan Sharma on fire, and now will be on a hat-trick.
Yeah, just slight shuffle. He was dead. Right in front. Had to be an inside edge to save him. But not to be. The umpire thinks he's gone. Vimat Dinsar out without scoring, and Sri Lanka tottering in the fourth over, 8 for 3.
Aerially played. What a response. It's an extremely confident shot there. Abhay Singh, he says, you've been picking wickets, I can pick boundaries.
See, this is what he likes to do. Actually, I thought he'll enjoy this free hit because he's a player who likes to play his shots. Pace off that time, I thought. Look to bowl that delivery into the pitch. And just over the line for 6.
Oh, this was tough for the batsman, tougher for the wicket-keeper. That's gone down as 5 wides. Oh, Chetan just erring in line, making life hard for the wicket-keeper. We were just talking about him. Harvansh, his father, we saw a glimpse of him in the stands a little while ago.
This time trying to look for the boundary. We've been talking since forever, and finally the jinx has been broken and a boundary comes in.
Finally. You should start talking about something else, whatever you wish for. The whole universe is conspiring and manifesting it for us.
Swept and swept beautifully. A boundary will come through. He's breaking the shackles there. And 50 up for Sri Lanka.
Oh, this time around, uses his feet, comes down the track, does Abhay Singh, he's going to get 4.
I don't think the field at deep mid-wicket picked it up early. That was Yudhajit Guha, the fast bowler, was quite late to pick it up. Lots of runs behind square. This is a good shot. Shot by Hardik Raj. Suryavanshi sprinting across. Valiant attempt, just not good enough. Good commitment, but a bad delivery resulting in a boundary with Shanmuganathan playing it very neatly. 28 for 2. This is a good shot coming down the track, using the long handle and goes the distance. That's the second maximum of this innings, and both by Lakwin.
Well, Abhay Singh said, I've seen enough. Comes down the track, had the opportunity to free his arms. The full flourish of the blade sends it high and handsome into the stands for 6.
Oh, that time. That is the wicket India was after. And clever bowling by Ayush Matre. The off-spinner, he strikes. Shanmuganathan, the batter, has to walk back. He's done the hard work, but just couldn't get it over the finish line.
I get worried, Roshan, whenever you start to praise somebody, I feel something's going to happen. But you're right. Till that point, they had just taken Sri Lanka out of that abyss. They had put them in a very good position for the final flurry. But this guy is good knock, 42. Just biding his time. He thought he's going to cut loose soon, but he's got to go. He's 101 for 4 now.
Ayush Matre continuing with his off-spin. Well, I don't think he should ever be called a part-timer. 52, Lakwin Abhay Singh, a very fine innings of 84 balls, 2 4s and 2 6s.
Like last game, then Sara kept them together with a brilliant 100. This game, it's been, I was thinking, but his job is not done yet.
I don't think... Oh! Look at that! Look at that! That stayed down, that hardly bounced, it was pushed through quicker. See, this is the concern going forward. If you're a batter, you need to keep an eye on the bounce. He was completely done by it.
Well, a lot of consolations going to Nikhil because he dropped that catch. But this one, oh my God, this is a scooter. Just didn't bounce, just didn't land on the seam, just landed on the soft part, the leathery part, and just skidded through. And well, a wonderful inning on the other side. Could have done a lot more with the bit of support from this young lad, Gamage. Goes for 10, is 119 for 5. Oh, again scooted along, and this time beat the wicketkeeper. They won't mind the 4 runs. They will take anything that comes their way.
More runs, more runs. Might be another boundary. Yes, it is. Welcome runs for Sri Lanka, back to back. Both off the edge, but still very valuable.
Yes, Thamika on to a good start. 1 boundary.
Was that in the air, but struck well, and that's going to be 4 runs here for Abhay Singh. He's not holding back. He knows that he needs to get these runs on the board for Sri Lanka. It was struck hard, struck well. Oh, he's gone aerial. Will it drop short? Oh, beautifully taken. What a splendid catch. Is it Nikhil? He missed out on the opportunity on the previous occasion. A slightly easier catch on that one. But this time, a much more difficult catch. Runs in a few yards, puts in a forward dive with the ball topping in front of him. Takes a brilliant catch to ensure the skipper is dismissed. Oh yeah, got his hands off the bat. Look at that catch. Splendid. Get the ball popping out of his hands. Tevmika has gone for 14. It's 145 for 6. But that's placed well. And that will run away for 4. Chamuditha gets his first boundary of the innings. And that's an important hit for the young man. That brings up the 150 on the board as well for Sri Lanka. It's 152 now.
161 for 6. And this is going to be another wicket. Trying to go over the top. This was not the right time, and this was the time when probably they needed just a bit of consolidation, couple of good overs. And then look at this. Didn't get the hang of the ball. An easy catch there.
And the batsman has been dismissed. Relatively a slow surface. Inside edge. Feel that fine leg. Valiant attempt. I think it did touch the rope. Yeah, that's a confirmation. It does as well. And a rare bad delivery by Chetan Sharma down the leg side. That's close. That's close. Yeah, it was full. Abhay Singh tried to lose a long handle over mid-wicket, misses a straight one, and a relatively easy decision on field for the umpire Faisal Afridi.
Well, a lot of hard work, but just wasted with this stroke. This was a nothing shot. He's batting of 69. He thought maybe the ball will just pitch outside the leg stump, but just that slight drift. The ball pitching just slightly, and then slower the bowler bowled, better is worked for them. Oh, there you go. Such a soft dismissal. I was about to say that we just saw a glimpse of the coaching staff of India. They were looking so relaxed, so happy, so proud. And suddenly another wicket goes down. So 9 wickets down now, and just getting rewarded for a superb spell by Hardik Raj.
Praveen Manisha playing the risky stroke by going across the line and paying the price. He's gone.
It's high up in the air. It's a difficult one. And he just catches it. So Vaibhav Suryavanshi does not mess this up. And the 10th wicket goes down. What a superb display of bowling by these young lads from India.
And he made sure he grabbed onto it. As I said, Newton Kumar, anything in his arm, he was going big. This was a good catch.
Look at that, how balanced he was. It's never easy, you said, Maroof. And running backwards, sideways, keeping his eyes on the ball, and just making sure that there is no room for error. Happy Indian fans. This is a huddle. They've done a very good job. Finals in their sight.
Sri Lanka struggled and struggled hard. Their top scorer was Lakhvin Abaysinghe with 69 runs. Shanmuganathan 42 of 78. The rest couldn't really contribute enough. 173 is all they could make in the all-important semi-finals. As far as the bowling is concerned, Chetan Sharma, who was almost on a hat-trick, picked up 3. Ayush picking up 2, and Chormale, the guy who was brought in place of a seamer, picks up 2 as well. So India, to qualify for yet another finals, will require 174 at 3.48. India in the chase. Ball number 1 underway.
First ball of the run chase coming up now. And straight away runs here for Ayush Mhatre. He opens his account. India off the blocks in this chase of 174. Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Use of the new ball played well. Ayush Mhatre has found the gap. That'll go for 4. The first boundary of the Indian innings. And once again he waited on that ball. Worked away on the leg side. Little uppish, but for runs this is going to be 4 more. There's a long chase for the fielder. He's not going to get there. I'll complete my story.
Down the leg side. More runs here. That before. This is a big first over for India. What a start for them.
Oh, he's launched into this one. Went as high as probably the Burj Khalifa and come down on the roof. Vaibhav Suryavanshi means business. And he's showing it.
See, that length at the pace young Sigera bowls is not helpful. Dragged down, just stood up. Thank you very much. It's a perfect opportunity for Vaibhav Suryavanshi to try and play himself into some good form. That's a very good shot. Goodness. Where has that gone? I think that's another one. Back to back. 2 different lengths, 2 different lines. The first one was short on the leg stump. This was from round the wicket fuller. And he's picking his spots.
You know where he stonked that? You look at the name on the stand there. It's smacked away by Vaibhav Suryavanshi right towards the Sachin Tendulkar stand. You can see that right there. It's landed bang in the stand there. Played beautifully in the gap along the carpet. It's timed well. And the ball will win the chase. Another 4. That's down leg. It's going to be 5 wides. Suryavanshi is a little disappointed. He's thinking, why didn't I get some bat on it? Well, nonetheless, there are 5 more runs that are added onto the Indian total. Oh, the keeper's missed it. The batter played around it, but the keeper's missed it there. And 4 byes. Oh, he's gone aerial. It was on the pads. He's dispatched it past the boundary ropes for 6. They've got 31 runs off this over. Can prove to be quite a handful, but this is a beautifully struck drive through the covers for 4. Pitched up, and Ayush Mhatre says thank you very much.
But this young man, he is looking good, and actually the 50 is up for India in quick time.
Cut well in the gap. That's going to race away to the fence for 4 more. Ayush Mhatre gets another boundary.
See, this pair of batters have not just hit good balls. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful shot. Pitched up. And he's not looking to hit the ball hard. It's all timing and class.
In the air, but in the gap, and that'll be 4 more. No point running behind that one. The only thing that you need to do is retrieve the ball from near the fencing. This time around, clears the infield, gets 4. Waited for the ball to be delivered. Didn't give his hand away too early, and gets 4.
It's a more defensive mindset, but this time, back to back. That was tossed up a little bit. And Suryavanshi is picking his gaps and doing it with ease.
Well, his name also, you know, when you... This is just a punch from the back foot. Look at... Oh, 3 people converging on it, and mine, no. Sorry, you take it, and then eventually, sorry, everyone. Another boundary. Oh, another boundary coming through. This is poor bowling. Bad field set, because if you're going to bowl like that and it's the first 10 overs, you might as well keep a sweeper cover rather than 2 people on the boundary. This over the top, and this is going to be the first wicket. About time. Again, I said, Ayush Mhatre trying to overdo a little bit more than what Vaibhav Suryavanshi was doing, and just perishing in that effort. So finally, a reward for just tossing the ball up, and lucky that the ball didn't get the middle of the bat.
Well, that's right. Giving it a little bit of air. Couldn't reach the length of the ball. Didn't really middle it. And a regulation catch.
Also, he was trying to play inside out, basically, because just wanted to see if he can cross the infield. Not managing to do that. Mhatre goes for 34. It's 91 for 1.
Using his feet, going aerial. There is protection, but no need for that. Maximum coming in. What an incredible use of feet. And with that 6, he reaches his milestone, a half century.
Another half century for him. Look at that. He knows that. He wanted to get there much sooner than this. What is the record? I don't know. But 24 deliveries, reaching his 50 with a mighty 6. He's somebody like Sehwag, you know, wants to get to the milestone and just show off. There you go. Saluting maybe the coaches.
You don't need to have those fielders anywhere, because Andre can hit them clean inside outs, this time over the mid-off 4 runs.
This is what they're going to be up against. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is a juggernaut.
Well, look at that 6. The umpire is getting some exercise, and rightly so, all courtesy. Young Vaibhav Suryavanshi, the number on his back is 12. His age is 13. And the runs that he scored is humongous 6. Oh, he's bowled him! Tried to play across the line. Manisha will celebrate. A little too late in the day, but still, a wicket is a wicket.
Well, he was not sure. He was just looking and he was getting casual. You could see that. And he's only eyeing the big shots. This one was cleverly bowled, a bit quicker in the air. And he didn't come forward, didn't go back, just tried to play across the line. Look at that. You can't do that. This is what you call being complacent, overconfident. And this wicket also affords a bit of skid, a bit of fizz when it comes to second innings. So he has to depart again, very dejected, 67. And he's the slowest walk back to pavilion ever, if there is.
Plays it fine. That should run away to the boundary. The width and pace on offer. And a boundary to Aman.
Chandrasekhar, he'll take the aerial route. And a good catch. Very, very good catch by Kavi Jagamage at long on. That was a poor stroke by Chandrasekhar. Both long off, long on in place. He tried to probably go straight down the line. Miscuing it, and a good catch by Gamage.
Well, Sri Lanka starting to pick wickets here. Tossed up. Siddharth looking to go over the top. Yeah, very good catch. Very good catch by young Kavi Jagamage. Ran in, dived forward. Never easy. Two-handed. So the third wicket down as well. 148 for 3.
Goes inside out. Over mid-off for 4. The captain thought he had an opportunity. And he takes it. Goes big. Goes down the ground. Goes for 6. The winning runs coming through for India. The captain finishes it off in style. Haven't we heard that phrase before? Haven't we seen a number 7 do that for India? Against Sri Lanka. The only difference was the semi-final this and the final on that. But fittingly, Aman finishing it off in style. What a shot. Into the side screen it goes, and keeping those young guys happy. Right throughout the day they have been quite vocal. And the young Sri Lankan side are brushed away by a strong Indian side again, who bought the A game out when it mattered the most. He'll be very happy, Siraj Bhautule.
An emphatic win for India, completing the chase in 21.4 overs, with Vaibhav Suryavanshi top scoring with 67 of 36, including 5 sixes. And Aman and Karthikeya just coming in and finishing off what was required of them to get this win. As far as the bowling is concerned, nothing really impressive. Used as many as 7 bowlers, but none could stand up. Their first wicket partnership to be broken took forever. I guess that is exactly where Sri Lanka will be looking back and saying, did we miss out? So this is how the day has been. An early finish for the Indian side, winning in 21.4 overs. Sri Lanka winning the toss, batting first. Top scorer Abhay Singh is 69 and Shanmuganathan 42, but the others didn't come to party. Just 173 on board was always too little against a strong Indian batting lineup. Vaibhav Suryavanshi back-to-back half-centuries for this young 13-year-old, and given good company by his partner in the opening stand, Ayush, and the skipper finishing off in style with a beautiful 6. India winning by 7 wickets and marching into the finals. Thank you so much for joining us, and do join us for the big finals.